Hello, friends in YouTube world. I've had a subscriber ask me a question that I've never really pondered the depth of before. The question was, what advice would I give to help a person get more YouTube subscribers? Now, this is going to be a little bit of a lengthy explanation here, so bear with me. I'm sorry, I'll try to be as fast as I can. I jotted down some notes because, number one, I've never really thought of this. I've never really tried to get subscribers. I started doing YouTube videos years ago just for fun, and it's basically just because I wanted to share some cool things that I thought were cool with the world, and then it's grown from there. And I've got two channels. A lot of people don't realize I have one called Tony's Blue Ridge, which is altogether Tony's Blue Ridge. It's mostly music and stuff where I used to follow some bands around, shoot some multi-camera videos, concert videos and things of various bands, most notably Zoso, which I think is probably the best Led Zeppelin cover band or tribute band in America. You got to go check it out and watch it. Particularly watch Rain Song. One of my favorite things I've ever recorded in my life is Zoso doing Rain Song. But to get to the point, I've been sort of like that pig that roots around in the woods and finds an acorn. It's just like I've stumbled upon ways to find subscribers. I've never tried, but I guess my number one recommendation, and these are in no particular order, but this probably would be the number one, is to make content that is useful. If you have some knowledge, share it. Whether it's a complex or simple subject, if it's something you know about, somebody out there is wondering about it. Whether it's mundane or spectacular, just share what you know and what you love, and you're going to find an audience. Tell people what you like and you don't like. That seems to be something that really gets me a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. It's when I talk about products that I really like or about things that I like or don't like, but I'm never mean-spirited about anything, even if it's something I don't like. I try to just tell why I don't like it and be a little bit constructive about it, and then tell what I really do prefer as an option or an alternative to something I don't like. Shoot a lot of stuff and post it. My little channel is like a shotgun approach. Once again, I'm not trying to get viewers or videos. I'm just making a mark on the world. At first it wasn't an obsession. Sort of now it is. It's a really cool hobby to share experiences and places you like to go to, things you like to do, what you're passionate about. It really is kind of cool because you're going to find people and you're going to connect with them. And so I shoot a lot of stuff. I put stuff out there, all kinds of different things. If you've been to my channel, you realize there's a lot of stuff out there. And I apologize. I feel like people probably aren't going to like that, but then I have subscribers come back to me and say, hey, that's what I really like about your channels. I never know what I'm going to find there. So, probably the best method for keeping subscribers and getting them is to not do the shotgun approach. But I just don't care. I'm just out here to make my mark in the world, to show that I've lived on this planet. And so these videos will probably be here after I'm gone. And it shows what floated my boat, what made me happy, what tickled my fancy whiles in the world. And so that's just what works for me. Take time to interact with people and answer their questions. Almost everybody that sends me a message on YouTube, if I've got time, and I try to find time at the end of the day to do it, I try to say something back to them. Hey, thanks for watching. Because number one, I really do care about the people that watch my video. If somebody cares enough to watch my video, then I care enough to share back with them, at least say hi and thank you. And I've made a pretty good handful of friends out there. I've got friends over in the UK, friends in Australia, friends in Scandinavia, some people south of the equator, friends all over the United States now, people I don't know except that I know them through their videos. And so I interact with those people, I talk to them, I watch their videos. That brings me to my next one. I say, watch the videos of your subscribers and subscribe to them. If you're subscribing to other people, then they appreciate that. And I find it fascinating. If somebody's going to subscribe to me, I want to know, why did that person subscribe to me? What makes that person's life special? And so I want to go there and watch that and be able to share with them. I guess one of the things that really works for me is I'm a people person, really love people. And so I've got probably 24 people I know for sure that are going to watch almost everything I do. and it tickles me to death when I hear from them. And so keep on doing that, guys. You know who you are, and I don't think there's a single woman that keeps corresponding back to me, and that's probably great for my wife if that doesn't happen. It's all guys, so I'm a man's channel, I guess. Okay, here's a good tip. Subscribe to Google Communities. Okay, if you remember Google Plus, and we all are if we've got a YouTube channel, then over there on the far right, at the top of the screen, on your Google Plus page, there's a home button. You'll see, you may have never really gone to it and messed around, but under that home button, there's a little green icon with like a sort of plant thing coming up on it, and it's the Google Communities, like a little plant growing up out of this icon. I did have somebody read an article somewhere saying, Google Plus, although it's not one of the leaders in social media, it has a lot of people joined up the communities. So one of the things I did when I wanted just to share more with people is I went and I started typing in, searching for communities. And so there's like a community called Beautiful Places, great things to see. And I go and share videos there. There's a community for GoPro users. It's like, 6,000 people or something like that. Anything I do for the GoPro, I go ahead and put it out there. And I know I've gotten subscribers through there. So Google Plus has actually been very awesome for me, way better than Facebook. So I would say subscribe to the Google Communities in your Google Plus. Get imaginative. Whatever fascinates you will fascinate somebody else. Find a fascinating way to tell that story. And, one of the things I've done, I like to do these driving videos. They don't get a whole lot of views, but I enjoy doing them. And as I'm sitting there watching them, sometimes I realize they can be boring. So sometimes I speed them up. Sometimes I slow them down. I'm talking about ways to make your video with some pizzazz and such. A lot of people have seen I put a GoPro Hero 3 on the end of a golf stick and I swing it around. I have strange little ways I do multi-camera videos. Sometimes I put some nice royalty-free music on your videos, makes them more watchable. So be imaginative. Shoot low angles, shoot high angles, shoot videos that can be slowed down. I like to take like tangerines and stuff and shoot them with pellet guns and just whatever I think is going to be cool on video. I like to share that. And so be imaginative, and you'll see, I think, an audience start to build really just because of some of the techniques you're using. So I guess another one of my major pieces of advice is don't try to get subscribers. Just kind of let it happen. I mean, that's me. Now, I'm sure there are probably people who have strategies for how to get subscribers. Once again, I don't have any strategy. I'm just trying to be sincere and tell my story and share my little tidbits with the world. And so I'm not really trying to get subscribers. I think people see through it. I do, at the end of a lot of my videos, say, hey, subscribe if you like to. That's just because I really like to hear back from people. I like feedback. So I'm not really like just trying to get subscribers. When I do solicit that, it's because I really would like to hear back from individuals and know what they think about my content and tell me ways to improve it. And so I love constructive criticism. I don't like the trolls, and I usually delete anything that's like really nasty. But if it's constructive, I leave it out there and I try to respond to it, and I try to make my videos better. I try to annotate my videos. Like if somebody says, Tony, you're saying something wrong on that one, I'll go back and take their advice and do the annotation and try to correct my videos. Okay, here's one I think is pretty important. Be enthusiastic and positive. And right now I'm kind of winding down the end of the day. I'm just chilling out here with my pug. Here's Nico, if you've not met Nico. And I try to shoot my videos when I've got some energy and I've got something left in me. Sometimes I'm pretty tired, but I try to shoot them when I'm kind of alive. I try to always be positive and upbeat. There are a lot of people, I guess, that have subscribers that do, negative commentary and stuff. One of my favorite channels, I like to watch Ray William Johnson, who is, I'm not going to say I'm promoting Ray necessarily, but his videos are interesting to watch. He's just making commentaries about other videos. Sometimes it can be a little nasty. Sometimes it can be a little mean-spirited at first, but then he always comes back around. You realize the guy really does like to watch these videos, and he appreciates the people that are making them, and he appreciates his subscribers and viewers. I'm not going to cross that line and go into nastiness or anything. I'm always going to stay positive and upbeat, because that's just the kind of person I am. You know, you got to be you, though. So if you're the kind of person that's curmudgeon, go forth and be a curmudgeon. It's just I think you're maybe setting yourself up for, I don't know, a lot of people to say negative things and leave negative comments. I just don't dig that at all. I like positive energy, positive vibes, positive feedback, constructive criticism. Be fearless. Don't ever be afraid to be goofy or geeky. Now that's me in a nutshell. I'll do anything. I'll show anything. I don't care if I roll out of bed in the morning and there's boogers in my nose and my hair is a mess. I really don't care. I'll show almost any part of my life. I'm a pretty open guy. And I think that makes me more human. I think people maybe kind of like that about the videos, is they're watching a genuine slice of my life. They're not watching anything that's staged or really thought out very much. I mean, what we're doing here is about as thought out as I get, and you can see it's just a few notes on a page and then me expounding. Have faith that your audience will find you. Let people know you like them and they'll like you. And so, like I say, that's part of, I guess, what I said before. Doing to others as you'd have done to you. I want people to know when they subscribe to me and when they leave me a comment that I care that they've left me a comment. I don't just leave them laying. Now, I'll say this, and I apologize to people if I don't respond to your comments. It's probably because since Google and YouTube have changed their comment sections and the way that they're recorded. It used to be you'd see them just in your YouTube and you could just answer the question right there. Now it's like you have to look for where the comments came in, and I miss a lot of them. Sometimes they're nested under other comments, and I forget to open up a button. I found some questions from 2 months ago today that I wish I'd answered for people, and I felt so bad because I didn't answer this guy's question. And so, bad show, YouTube. I will say that. I wish you'd go back to just putting your comments and stuff right there where we can all see them, and where you get your messages inside your YouTube, not having to go to Google Plus, your Gmail, on a social tab in your Gmail. Just make it easy for us to interact with people. Right now, it's a little bit hard, and so I do miss some questions. But I try my best to respond to everybody, let them know that I care about them, that I like them, that it means something to me when they engage with me. Okay, it helps to be handsome and flirty. Leave your viewers with good tidings. Encourage them to subscribe, but mostly encourage them to be good, genuine, peaceable, and loving citizens of the planet. I had to write that down so I could remember to say it, because it really comes from my heart. A sincere call to encourage good cheer leaves the viewer on an upswing that might convince them to click subscribe and keep coming back. And so I always end my videos with just wishing people peace and happiness and joy in life, and encouraging them to do something creative and to go out and be a blessing to somebody in this world, because if we're not doing that, what are we really leaving behind that's worth anything? We can do a lot of things to drag people down, but let's pick people up, man. I mean, I have these subscribers and people that watch my videos from all kinds of creeds and backgrounds. I mean, here I am, a goofy dude from Appalachia, Southern Baptist. That I'm not trying not to be so out there with my religion and everything, but it's a big part of what I am and who I am. But I try to never be judgmental or mean or have anything ill-spirited about anything I've got to say. But here I am, and being those things, and I still have people from all other walks of life, people who are atheists, people who are Hindu and Muslim, and people from all kinds of different places all over the world, people who don't speak the English language very well, people who speak it way better than me, and I care. I want those people to live peaceful, happy, joyous lives, and I want them to go forth and be that positive something for somebody else. So I try to leave them with an encouragement to be excellent to one another, as Bill and Ted used to say in the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures videos, which are movies, which are one of some of my favorites. Okay, here's my very last one. Just have a big heart. Have a big heart and be willing to share it. And I think that will draw people to you. Be a lover of people. Be an encourager. Be a friend. And try to share things with the world that are going to make people happy and they're going to make people's lives easier. And, just be a bright spot. Be a bright light for people. That's what I hope to do. Like I say, have a big heart. If you haven't learned to like and love people, then learn how to do that. And then put it into practice. And then I think people will watch your videos. People will want to be around you. People will want to be a part of your life and share with you. And you'll get more subscribers on YouTube. Folks, that's really all I've got. It's been pretty disjointed. It's been lengthy. But still yet. Peace. Good cheer to all. Happiness. If you don't know the love of an awesome spouse and a killer pug and a sweet playing Fender Stratocaster, then those are some good ways to start becoming happy and fulfilled. Not seriously. Thanks for the question. Hope I've shed a little bit of light on at least what works for me. And y'all come back now. Here